We're back to the women's quarters right now. This is the women and children's.
Four there? Yep. Right there then.
Okay, we're going to go into a cell now. It's May Varner's register, May Varner's. I don't know if you can see this or not, but she was suicidal. They ended up bringing her here. She took an excessive amount of pills out immediately. So, and they also said that that she was up here and had not heard a thing. So it was, and it was all in a matter of 8 o'clock p.m. is when she got brought in, and by 9 p.m. She had died from her burns and was taken. So it went really quick. Hi, Brenda.
Maybe they don't like men. Since this is the women's.
It could be.
And this is where
I had a figure for a second.
What's that?
it's
The REM pod.
Temperature scrub.
He had a figure.
I had a figure for a second, but I left.
They set off the temperature center then. Wow, where's the light button?
what was that?
What?
Who's pounding on what?
There.
Oh, I moved the chair
Oh.
on the side. That was me.
Alright, we set the temperature center. So maybe we got cold there to set the temperature off.
I'm going to go ahead and just sit here in the corner. May.
May.
June. Oh,
My name's Amanda.
Now,
there goes again.
so we're getting temperature fluctuation in there.
Can you shut that off?
Yeah, I can.
There's actually a figure right next to Michelle. Don't move, Dave. There's a figure right between you and Michelle.
Yes, there is.
May, is that you? And she is in your face.
In Dave's face?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she likes men.
She is. She's like she's chewing him out.
How big?
As tall as you are.
May, do you want him to get out of here?
Her face is right in your face.
Right.
May, if you don't want him in here, you can light that circle box up over there. Light it up and it'll let us know.
I see your grin on my camera.
Yeah, she's just standing right next to you.
Oh, shine up at my face with that and see if anybody can see it in the beads. In front of me or whatever.
No, you can't see anything. Just the shadow behind you, which is your own shadow.
Can you slowly scoot over here?
Sure.
Skirt that wall. Yeah. Let me show them what's in there.
Oh, she's still right there?
Yeah, just don't move because she's in your face.
Eyes blocked that way.
Oh boy, look at that, guys. She's not happy that he is in here.
If you want, you can push me out the door.
May, is that you? Can you wave at me?
She's got like her arm up and it's like she's,
Shaking her fist at me.
Yeah.
Screaming.
Now you're in her cell.
Do I remind you of somebody? Sorry, my eyes are closed. That light's really bright.
May, I'm really sorry to hear what happened to you. If you don't like the males in here, you can let us know.
she's on this side of you. Can
Which
you
side?
put your camera in the opposite hand?
Yep.
And I want you to just take your hand and lift it. She's not even moving away from him.
She's sitting out by temperature
It's
sensor?
like she's got her head bent.
Yeah,
She's
it's
just-
like she's just pushing her
Just
head
chewing you
right
out.
at you.
Sweet. Yell at me all you want, honey, I don't mind.
Hi, Brian.
May, can you come over towards me?
We're not here to hurt you. That's Dave. And Dave won't hurt you either.
Can you make a noise for us?
The only thing that hurts is the light when it's trying to my grains.
I kind of arrowed it down.
I'm choking it up. Yeah, my throat's getting tight.
It's almost like her hand is like right up there by his head, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
like-
think she's trying to choke me.
Take your hat off, Dave.
It's more like on the top of your head.
Now it's up just really high. Wow. And as you guys can see, I'll kind of show a little bit of what we're actually seeing. It's just a wall there. The little bed is right down here.
Very small room.
It's a very small,
Oh, she left.
very small.
May, can you come over here by me?
Maybe she thought I was taking out a weapon or something, I was putting the camera away.
That could be.
She left.
My throat's not choking up anymore either. Oh, wait, now it is.
Scoot over by, Chad, can you
Which way?
bring it over towards Amanda and see if you see anything?
I wonder if I look like a guard or this
No,
hat.
you can. May, can you come over by me?
May, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to get to know you better and tell you how sorry we are about the way that you died. That's horrible that you felt like that was the way you needed to die. And we just,
I can almost guarantee that's why my temperature broke the gun does.
May, do you not like guys in your cell?
hello, Rebecca. Hi, Julie.
Okay, now I smell something, was it?
Yeah, I smell something.
No?
It does. It kind of smells like,
Yeah, like sewer. Was it Amanda?
No.
Sorry, guys. Protocol.
Protocol, yeah, sorry. I'll call that next time.
I'm not getting nothing.
May, can you come back in here?
so if you're just turning in, we are in the cell of a woman named May who was mentally unstable and had several suicide attempts. And she ended up trying to commit suicide again, and they pumped her stomach, and they did get her, they ended up taking her out of here, or taking her out of the hospital and bringing her straight here. So when she got here then, she wasn't even in her cell for 30 minutes and had started the cell on fire, and she died from burning. Hi, Jody.
May, can you come back in here?
Yeah, this whole floor, the floor we're on is the top floor, and it's women and children. It's the women and children's floor, and it is very, very it's just a sad place. It's very sad up here.
I'm gonna turn the temperature probe back on and see
You
what
might
it
want
does.
to go out protocol.
What's that?
Protocol.
It's over. Who cares?
No.
Oh, yeah? What? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, let's go to the room.
Okay, move on.
The jail was used for quite some time to just house paperwork.
Hey.
house paperwork and lots of paperwork. So here's another one of the. It was actually used as a jail, but they really didn't have anywhere else that they could take May. Apparently, she had done lots of different things, and she had spent a lot of time here at the jail. So when it came down to it, then it was just like, okay, let's go ahead and just take her back there. And this was something that happened regularly. So it says hold, all you gotta do is push the hold again and it'll shut it off. I left my recorder in the other room too.
Okay, I'll try it in the back.
Okay. So this is just another one of the women's cells.
That's me.
We're taking some pictures and I don't want to hurt you or harm you in any way. Is that going crazy on purpose? Amanda's K2 was just getting kind of silly on us.
Hey, can you light this up again?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Yes, Rebecca, that is the case from what I understand, is that it was just better to bring her here and let her go through her little attempts she was making, and they never had expected that something that tragic would have happened. And it was like she just started herself on fire and went to sleep. They didn't hear
Is there
yelling.
anybody else in here?
They didn't hear any screaming or nothing. She wanted it over.
All right, I'm the new sheriff here. What's going on?
Can you light this up again?
Front and center.
No, we are actually at Licking County Jail in Ohio. It's in Newark, Ohio.
If there's anybody in here, can you light up the green dot on that meter?
I did nothing in this room.
I'm not even really feeling anything.
I'm gonna move around.
Moving on.
Angela, it is in Ohio, Newark, Ohio. We are at Licking County Jail. This was one of the shower areas. There's one, I believe, on both ends. They would just basically, prior to having showers, what they did was they would, they'd bring water up. They'd have to cart water up, and if you were first to take a bath, you got nice clean water, but if you were last to take a bath, you were in all the other inmates' tub. So it was pretty disgusting.
It's time for your shower.
If there's anybody down here, can you make a noise when one of the cells, please?
There's a old bar of soap sitting there, left over from back in the day.
I know it must have been really hard for women to be here in a man's jail.
That was me whispering.
Okay. It's gotta be day.
Can you make the noise one more time?
It's basically where you went. They did not have toilet seats or anything. doors up here do open a little bit to a thick, heavy mesh metal window that they could open to let air in, but they don't open enough to where you can actually see outside.
That was so blurry.
Thanks, Dee. I hope you're right.
It was tracking somebody on that toilet. The camera was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is this the oblong door you were talking about? Right now we're on the women's floor. The top floor is the women's and children's. And this long door you're seeing right here is the one that they would lock you in to take your shower, and then they would escort you back to your cell.
Is there anybody up here with us that wants to
You can see the
communicate?
doors here. I mean, you'd be able to, this one is particularly open. Oh, yes, yeah, that is a window. Those oblong doors are windows. I think in one of the rooms, yeah, there's one right here that's open. So I can kind of, let's see if you can sort of see it's got that little mesh gate, and then there's actually a window, or there's actually bars on the outside too that separate it. But this is all the farther she goes open. She doesn't get any farther open than that. Just enough to let a little air in. Yes, they had, if a kid got caught in the, 1900s or something early, and they were stealing, they would go to jail. A lot of times, it just depended on, how they were and what exactly they had done. But they
Can you
would,
point here? There's
a lot
no
of
window,
times-
right? There's a flashing light in here,
What's that?
and there's no window to flash the light.
Mm-mm.
And it wasn't my camera.
Gonna grab my recorder. May, I just wanted to say I am very, very sorry that that this happened to you, that you felt you had to end your life. And know that people do remember you, and people do talk to you now, talk about you now. And I hope that you have been able to find peace. And I know the sadness you had to have felt, and you probably felt as if no one was there for you. And perhaps no one was, but I just hope that you're happy where you're at now. Amanda's being overcome with emotions as we walk through here, and this floor is so sad. You can just feel it's almost like you can't actually hear the women crying, but you can definitely feel their emotion. You can feel their
She needs
sadness.
to go down.
Oh, that's right, I got the screw.
Amanda is one of our newer investigators on Ventures Paranormal, and she's very, very sensitive, so things of this nature just really seem to, she picks up a lot on the sadness. There's also this Laura Devlin. Let me see if I can help it so you can kind of see the sign a little better. She and her husband, Thomas, had gotten into a huge fight, and she couldn't take it anymore and decided she was going to try to kill him. So she went after him with, I believe it was a sickle, and ended up breaking it. So then she just found anything and everything she could. She got a hacksaw. She sawed him into pieces, and I mean, she just, yeah, burned him in the coal stove. Just was doing everything. The way it finally got solved that she was missing and that he was missing was that the postman noticed he hadn't seen him for quite some time, and the postman had then asked Laura if she could tell him where her husband was, and she said, "Oh, well, he had left." And that he had ended up dying, that a letter from a family member in Pennsylvania had showed up and said he had died. And then he's thinking, well, I never sent this to you. And he ended up figuring out that it was her writing and that she had wrote it. And they ended up arresting her. And they have a picture of her out in the hallway. I'll get that so that you'll be able to see it, see a picture of her. And she looks like a sweet lady, but if you look real close at her eyes, she looks a little scary. And everybody said she was very high society, and she was very lacy woman, very prim, very proper, just the sweetest little lady you could ever imagine. And the way it seems like he just pushed her too far. He had been an abusive husband, and she just got to the point where she couldn't take it anymore. And when they booked her here at the jail, they said that she just hated getting fingerprinted because it bothered her so badly because she was getting dirty fingers. And she just did not like that. And when they were all done, she said, "Okay, can I go home now?" And just had no realization as to what she was doing there, or even realizing that killing her husband was wrong. So I'm going to take you out here and show you this picture. Where is the picture? Is it out here in this hallway?
No, that's in the dungeon.
Oh, it's in the dungeon. Okay, so it is downstairs on another floor, but when we get to that floor, I will definitely show you the picture. This here is another cell, and I believe, I can't remember, did they say that this was like the sick bay or something where they would come?
The nurses?
The nurses station?
Possibly.
So.
Oh, no, yeah, and then she just wanted you to check out that door and then I'll
Oh yes, and look at this. Look at how beautiful these are. Look at how beautiful. I mean, that is just unbelievable. And then the beautiful knobs. And they're working very hardly to restore. Most of the wood has been painted over, and they are working like crazy to get.
cells look in the narrowness.
Yes, and to get it all cleaned up and the way it needs to be. Did they go to 3, or are they still up here?
No, they went down.
They went down? All right.
Did you show them David's room?
No, we'll walk in there. Hello.
Hello?
Oops.
Oh, they are in here.
Okay. This
Hello?
right here was David's room. Amanda, can you tell them about David? Are you trying to get our attention?
David, he's actually not very nice. He's one of the meaner entities here. He likes to pick on the women. You'll get a lot of EVPs and such saying, cuss words and
David, what's your favorite
inappropriate
phrase?
stuff, and he likes to touch the women, hit them. So
Pull hair.
they did find a shadow in this corner. They have a picture to where he was standing there and they caught his shadow in the window. So that was pretty good evidence. So we're trying to communicate with him as well. David, is that you?
Sure.
Does it bother you that the men are in here?
Do you like the women to be in here?
David, do you like the women in here?
I'll step aside.
Kaylin, yes, that is
David, are you still in here?
a Steve Huff portal. It is a listening device that you can use with like your
David,
SB7,
are you here?
your ghost box, and then it takes out all of the white noise, and you just hear what they say is quite possibly communications.
Why are you so angry?
I don't know.
Did someone hurt you, David? Did they tell us why David was in here?
No.
No,
No, we don't know for sure why he was in there.
he would rape the women. He liked to do those type of things.
I think he was in here for rape.
Okay, it sounds like he was in here for rape,
Domestic violence.
violence, rape. He was just very abusive.
He was simply what he keeps calling me.
David, are you still here?
Does it bother you when we talk about you?
Can you say that again? Does it bother you?
I'll grab it. I'm gonna leave your laser and go up there for.
I'll have to ask Terry, Rebecca, when we get back downstairs, approximately how old David was. David, can you tell us how old you are? How old were you when you died? Or how old were you when you were here at prison or at jail? Can't find my words.
Your chance to communicate.
Hi, Corey.
David,
Remember, I'm the new sheriff.
do you want to talk to me?
You want your sentence increased?
David, why did you hurt women?
F off.
Did a woman hurt you, David?
He sounds Irish, doesn't he? Are you Irish?
Did a woman hurt you, David?
Were you one of the Irish slaves? Brought over for the railroad?
They drained my battery in the camera.
We've had a lot of situations already. Just
I think our battery's going dead.
David, did you have a good relationship with your mother?
it's really like he's yelling.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
David, we don't want you to be upset with us.
That was radio interference.
David, where are you at in this room?
If you guys check the live feed, you'll see that Terry just responded a little bit more about David. So check that out, and that'll kind of give you an idea of what they know about David.
David, where are you at?
She's watching us. Hi, Terry.
Does anyone understand you, David? No?
No, F off again.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that all you, David, is that all you know how to say?
Sounds
But
like
it sounded like no.
he was like,
I'm not a rude,
yep.
I'm not a rude person, and I would never speak to you that way.
Excuse me.
David, you like to have power, don't you? Power over women?
Are you mad because I'm dominating your presence?
Are you still here?
Hi, Rebecca. I'll quick tell you about Terry's comment. They don't really have a lot of information on David.
David, where are you at?
They just know that he is very, he swears a lot
Please
and
don't call me those names.
is
I'll be a
just,
nice
hey,
to you.
Daryl. And he's just very rude when it comes to women and just is not a very happy person at all.
Well, there you go, Daryl. Now you get to see the box in action.
And they're not
Where are you
sure about his name or about his age.
How about his ethnicity, though?
They don't know that either.
You'd think it'd be a record, wouldn't you?
It's, don't you remember, Dave, that was, if I remember right, when we did the tour, that was just what a lot of people who have been in this area are getting, is the name David, and then they get all those reactions.
Okay. Well, maybe
Is
your
David
name-
your real name? David?
Yeah.
Do you have a last name, David? It's David. What's your last name?
David F. Off. Is that your last name, F. Off?
David,
You betcha, Rebecca.
I thought that you liked women in here.
I think he's afraid of women. That's why he wants to pick on them.
Dave, will you just step out of the room and see if we get anything? Okay.
I'll go down, Chad. Oh, actually, I'll wait.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
David, it's just me and Michelle now.
I know. It's nice to meet you. Do you want to talk to us?
I'm actually move on this side so I can see Chris.
Okay. Would you like to talk to us, David?
David, if you come over by me, this green dot, if you come over by me and touch it,
Thanks,
it'll light
Rebecca.
up.
Can you show us how strong you are and prove to us that you're truly here by lighting up that device in Amanda's hand? Can you turn it, Amanda, so that I can cut it up? There we go. We're not asking you to perform with us or for us. That sounded like a female saying Ashley.
Ashley. It was very clear on
Are you mad? David, is Ashley the one who hurt you?
Did you hurt Ashley?
Ronnie, it's kind of a guessing a guessing game on what the box is saying. A lot of times when we go back and we review the footage, we hear it a lot clearer with a set of headphones on. So it's really just kind of guesstimate. But several of the people who are watching did say that that is what they heard. David, is your name David Ashley? David Ashley?
That was like a female saying no.
You need help? Hi, Aaron.
Aaron who?
Aaron Wheeler. David Ashley, is that your name?
David, you want to come over by me?
Amanda still has that light in her hand. She also has cute little pig tags, or pigtails. Pig tags.
Can you pull my hair?
Ronnie says, hi, Amanda.
Hi, honey.
See her pigtails? We heard you like to mess with women's hair. Not sure if that was I do.
Can you stop yelling?
I can't.
He's just so angry.
Yeah, he's just really. I don't feel afraid.
No.
Yeah, that's Aaron. I thought he said I do too. Yes, they did a flashlight session up here, actually while some of us were still eating, and they were getting some activity. So we'll definitely be doing one again a little later.
David, can you come over here and light these up?
David, if you go over and you light up those lights, we will leave this room and let you rest for a while. We'll leave you alone. Do you want us to stop? I do.
Well, come light this up to yellow and we can stop.
David, that was very clear. Is someone else here trying to talk to us as well? You can come back in, Dave, if you want. Dave's coming back.
David, why are you so angry?
Amanda, can you set the K2 on that door?
Yeah.
Just on that door that's leaning there, and walk away from it and see if we can maybe get him to touch it better.
Like this?
Perfect. Amanda's going to set that box over there. So then if you would like to come and try to touch it, you can. And no one will be by it.
I'm going to start an EVP too. We're recording in David's room.
It's
in the corner or
Where's shadows? Isn't it crazy, you guys? When we were up here touring and, getting our tour, the wind was ferocious.
Howling.
I mean, it was just the weirdest howl, and it was just like, oh my gosh.
And now it's very calm.
Oh yeah, we're getting rook action over there where it's just... Is there someone over by Dave?
This is the corner where his picture was.
Who is by Dave? Who's standing by Dave?
That was Dina. David.
want me to leave your corner?
I'm gonna set this right here.
I'll leave your corner.
You can come up to it and line it up without being biased.
Just put a millimeter on the floor as well.
Still getting it.
Are you mad at Dave?
Might be wiring. You don't know.
That was me.
That was you, you bumped it, okay. Yeah, this corner over here is where Dave was standing before is the, Amanda, go stand in that corner. Stand in David's corner and see if we get anything.
Okay.
He doesn't like me. He was calling me a bunch of names.
You know, you have the same name, Dave and David. What do you think of that? What did you say? Sounded like kill him.
Probably.
Please don't yell so we can hear you better.
David, come over by me.
Can you go over and see Amanda? My name is Michelle. Did you ever know anyone named Michelle? Do you like the sheriff? What was the sheriff's name?
What I heard there was another form of listed.
I'm sorry, what was that? What was the sheriff's name? Hi, Ted.
Ew,
Picking up anything with the Connect?
not down in that cell block.
Aaron's watching.
Hi, Aaron.
David, come over by me.
Hey, Chad. Yeah.
David, was the food good here? That was you, right?
Yeah, sorry.
I put it
Yeah,
over
that was
here,
me.
it doesn't do anything. I move it over here a little bit. It starts. So I've been moving it around to
David, are you still here?
Some electric wires above you.
Probably.
yeah. Temperature probe,
Can you say my name?
smoke detector.
Aaron says hi, Jen.
I also have to say this is a block.
Can you say my name?
I can see it on here.
Her name is Amanda.
More protocol problems?
Look at it.
Whatever.
Oh my god, you can see it on there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you have a cloud.
You.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Looks like it's all red down below.
You want us to get out? You have to say it louder than that.
Did you hear that really quiet? I said, get out. Really quiet.
Talk really loud. Can you talk loud?
Oh, you're back. Wasn't here.
Can you say my name? My name is Amanda. Say Amanda.
David, did you like to dance?
Say Amanda.
Next cell block down below, and I didn't get nothing in there.
I was down the bottom one. I can hear somebody walking around.
It was me.
You left us, didn't you, David? Do the men bother you?
You weren't in the dungeon. But you weren't in the dungeon. That, you were,
Do you like men?
yeah, so rather than my buddy.
No. Can you say my name?
I'll go down to that.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Lori.
You know that.
There's nothing in here.
I ain't finding nothing on the Connect now. I went through the next cell block down below and there was nothing on here.
Can you say Amanda?
Yeah, Lori, it is a portal box.
David, are you still here?
Well, David, we're going to go for what did you say? We're going to go for a walk. We're going to go talk to some of the other inmates. It's quiet time now for you.
And stop chewing people out.
Yeah, stop your yelling or I'll send in one of the guards.
I'll be right in.
Do you want me to send in one of the guards?
Hey, what cell was it? That old man that ended up beating up his wife, that had the horses, the horseman lady. What floor was that? All the way down, right?
Second to the, right before the
Did you
dungeon.
go down in there?
I had. No, I just went one down.
And she said that's the one that she don't want to be looking down.
I didn't want to get too far. You guys and this screen.
I've asked you. Do you want to go down there?
Sure, I'm ready.
No, I just stayed within voice.
Awesome.
I wasn't gonna go too far.
Trust me, you'd hear me if I screamed.
Yeah.
Chad's being protective, Aaron.
Don't forget your recorder.
Got mine in my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Who's not here?
Ours. That's David, there is a recorder that you can talk to us if you'd like. We'll listen later. If there's a message, we would love very much to have your name. We would like to know who you are, first name and last name, so that we're able to know a little more about you. So if you would do that, we would truly appreciate it. Thank you, David. We'll come see you later.
That's the guy cleaning up his wife.
I don't know why, but I was thinking it was the second. It was the one when the cell got cut out, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's the one.
Is that the
Did anyone come out here from that cell?
No.
Someone came walking that bottom. Except coming up behind me.
No, no one did.
Nobody there.
Or did Dave?
Well, Dave came out, but he was going down to the dungeon, he said.
No, that was after that. So I've been standing in the entryway with her. And all of a sudden I heard someone walking in, and I thought someone was coming in. I looked. I don't know.
But I was on that block and I had nothing in
This is
there.
pretty quiet.
I just want to do a quick walk through.
Yeah, let's just walk through and we'll kind of show them.
That's the cell.
Because we're female.
So we'll kind of walk through here and I'll show you. On the other side here is another room and this is where they would have visitation. As you can see, you have to stand to talk. There was no sitting down and talking to anyone. This is one of the showers right here in this little area. And then on each side, there's a narrow passageway where they could come through and they could check the cells, check on each of the inmates and see if,
Let me out!
Chad's in jail. Oh no. It's not a first. They would just walk through and peek in on the inmates. If you walk through on the other side and all the cell doors are closed, you really can't see much. And actually, I don't believe you can see anything. So that is what they would do. This here is how they used to heat the place. They had little heaters here. Hopefully, let me see if I can adjust this a little better. So then it also has a door on it. And they actually just got this opened up. It had a steel plate over it. And Terry's husband got that removed, and they were able to get in here and see what was behind this. There is an animal carcass in there too, if you can see that. But, so then there was, and the doors on these all have little sliders on them so that you can slide it open or slide it shut. I can't get through that way, so we'll just walk. And then, so this goes all the way around. And at one point, it sounded as if they were told they needed to get the inmates exercise. So they would open up these doors, and that would allow the inmates to go round and round and round and just kind of do laps.
Let me out of here!
Now, a little bit ago, this door just kind of shut on its own, so I'm going to show you. It is open, and you can see down inside there. So we will see if someone ends up shutting.
Let's break out this joint.
Hi, Lisa. It is creepy.
I want to break out of here.
Hey, am I on the right floor? Am I supposed to be here?
Come over and stand by me.
Can you say that again?
There's like two guys talking.
Like a conversation.
You got a recorder going? Voice recorder?
I do, but it's awful soft. I might have picked it up.
This might have picked it up too. Connect.
I mean, I hear the wind now, but it was voices before.
It sounded like that tone to it.
Yeah, it was going up and down.
Actually, Lisa, it moves fairly, or Lori, it moves fairly easy.
Can you come over here closer to me?
And Aaron, we'll do our best to keep Chad jailed up.
Is that possible?
Why, Aaron?
Can you come over here closer to me?
I'm going to take a little break. His batteries are dead in the...
Okay. Can I come down there? They said you were talking. Am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to be here? You hand me the key too.
Yep.
I have a little device in my hand right here. And if you come up to it, you'll know, or I will know, that you are here with me.
Matter of fact, let's go sit quietly in just a cell since it's me and you. So you can get some action from the guys.
Okay, folding chairs.
Ay,
in the hallway.
Yeah. I'm gonna set this up here. All you have to do is touch it. And it'll let us know that you're here.
Thank you.
It's only me and Michelle now.
And at one point, there was actually 4 people in each of these cells. That's what I thought. Okay, so we're sitting in one of the cells farthest from the entrance to this area, and we're gonna just sit here for a bit and see if we can get any activity or anything on the K2 or hear any noises. So
Bear with us.
try to get some communication going and see. Hey, what's for breakfast in the morning?
Recording on this first male floor.
What's for breakfast in the morning?
Recording on the first male floor.
I heard they got hash. Do you like hash?
Must have been pretty miserable staying in here, huh?
What do I have to do to get a pack of smokes?
We're gonna be really quiet. Can you please bang on something for us?
Make a noise and let us know you're here, please.
Can you knock like this? I know there's somebody here that wants to talk to us. We heard you talking earlier.
I can't believe you wouldn't want to talk to a female. At least tell us to get out. I heard you guys were an unruly bunch, but you seem pretty calm. If you're walking toward us, keep walking. What are you in here for? What'd you do? Did you steal a car?
This is Carl's hall. Because one other one was the old man's hall.
Right, right.
Carl! Are you here? Did you tell me a story about Carl?
Do you remember? They had a gentleman by the name of Carl that was here. He ended up being just a 17-year-old. Hopefully I get this all straight. But what had happened is he was in town with another group who was trying to help with undercover alcohol, and they were trying to take care of the brothels and all the saloons and, you know, get this alcohol situation under control. And he ended up shooting one of the owners of one of the saloons, and he ended up being brought in here to the jail, booked, put in a cell, and then the way it sounded, there was 5,000 people gathered outside, broke in, beat him, took him out, and hung him from a tree so everyone could see what had happened to him. So, and then they later found out that he had actually been in the service, but that he was only 17 when he died, that he had lied about his age. So he had a very, and he had just, I think they said like...
The same day he became like...
Yeah, the day he was made the deputy, I think they called him, was the day that he died.
And then they brought like 50 people in here, booked for murder.
Yeah, there was, yeah, I'll show you when we go to walk down the hallway. I'll give you a look at the picture with the picture of him. And if you looked at Chad Reynolds' page, you'll see Chad posted his military picture, and then he also took a picture of Carl, and there is definitely a bit of a likeness there. Uncanny, I mean, kind of freaky even. Well, it seems pretty quiet. Should we walk down the hallway?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll come back, Carl.
Yeah, we'll come back. Maybe we can stop at his cell. I think it's number 5, if I remember right.
Yeah, I know it was on the right.
If you want to talk to us, you have to give us a sign or we're going to leave this area.
I think, whoops, I was making, I think it was this one. 1, 2, 3 down. Carl. It's really sad the way you died. Can you make a noise for us? Let us know you're here. Is there anybody here?
It's just really quiet. Very quiet. Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep walking. Jeez Louise! You're not funny, Chad. Okay, Chad just scared us. He was standing.
No, I was not. I was waiting. I wasn't
Were
ready
you?
to get here.
You weren't really going to scare us? You did.
No, I was
Scared the crap out of me in my
looking to leave it
heart.
down here.
Did Chad scare you guys? Because he scared me.
Why would I leave you?
Oh, I don't know. But that was very nice of you not to leave us.
Thank
I
you.
would not leave
It
you
was
up
very
here.
nice. He's such a nice guy. Gotta tell you. Scared the living daylights out of me. Yeah, we couldn't remember which one was Carl's.
I thought it was
The one I was in.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. It was that one.
No.
He didn't try to communicate with you or anything.
No.
Lori says she jumped too. Well, good. We're as good as TV then, Lori, right? Thank you.
I figured I'd let you 2 down there, so I wasn't a mail on the present.
Yeah, we were sure trying and it was so quiet.
Just take the steps down, right?
You go through that one, I think. No, it's the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta go up.
Better not take the elevator.
Or go, we go down and go out.
Rebecca said she almost wet herself.
Sorry about that.
That was funny.
Because it was so quiet too.
Well, I was being quiet.
You were awesome, Jen. Heart palpitations here.
We're gonna take a little break.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're
Are
gonna,
you gonna go show them Carl?
Oh, yeah, tell him Carl.
oh yeah, is that here?
Or was that before we just come down?
I think it was the floor we just come down. We better go back up. I forgot to show you Carl, so we're gonna go back up and show you Carl.
Oh no, what about that book downstairs?
Yeah, we got that one too, but he was also on the wall.
I don't see it though.
Oh, it's on the bottom floor,
Yeah.
the main floor.
But then
Okay.
you could show them the more picture too.
Yeah.
the book.
Sorry, everyone. I got a little direction turned here. Here's another one. This is the other side of the visitation area.
I was in here. I think we walked out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this one.
No.
Maybe it was up there. I swear it was the one below us.
Oh, this is going down to
No. Yeah? No?
I
No.
don't know. Yeah, that could be the dungeon.
There's more going down.
Yeah, please, yeah.
And this one.
Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. This is Carl.
Over there is all.
Carl.
And here we go. It was Carl Etherington, and they basically lynched him. And William Howard dies. That is the gentleman
There he
that
is.
he had killed.
The jail registry
And, yeah,
for murder. That's when he was booked.
he was booked for murder on July 8th.
And then if you go the other place, you can show them the more
Yeah.
photo.
What's it say? Date in, date,
Number of days in jail.
one.
One.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't even do a discharge
They
date
didn't even
because he
do
didn't he
age.
wasn't discharged. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We are Rebecca. I can't say the same, but we are going to take a little break now, and we will be back on. So keep watching, and we will log back in shortly.